Yo, mic check 1 2 1 2. This is Johnny, and this is the Johnny Show. We're gonna get started here in just a second. Tap in, let your people know the Johnny live with Johnny is on right now. Let's go. And make sure if y'all see this, make sure y'all tell y'all people, let your people know. All right, y'all. We are on. We are live. What's up with y'all? What's up with my people? We back to you again, live with Johnny. And we at the new studio, y'all, down here downtown, trying to make some ish happen. It's been a struggle, but we are realizing some successes. So definitely not complaining and just trying to move forward, y'all. So with that being said, we're on 3 different platforms: Facebook, YouTube, and X, formerly known as Twitter. X is showing us love, y'all. We got to give a shout out to X because X is definitely showing us love. So definitely big shout out to X. And y'all can see I got the gold microphone, just like Rush Limbaugh. You know what I'm saying? Like Rush would be turned over in his grave. You see a black man with a gold microphone, like he used to do it. But we ain't gonna be smoking those cigars, trying to get cancer and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? So we definitely trying to get syndicated and be on a bigger platform and things like that. But it's up to you. It's up to you, people watching right now, to tap in and like and share and stuff like that, so it can blow up and be big as possible. You understand what I'm saying? So if anybody out there, if you're watching this, make sure that y'all tap in, make sure you hit the like button, make sure y'all sharing it and all that shit, so we can just be big as possible. All right, cool. So we're gonna be real quick because we got some other stuff to do, and we'll come in. We're gonna talk. I need everybody to come in. We're gonna talk about being cheated on. Now, very hot topic. How many of y'all have ever been cheated on? How many of y'all ever been cheated on with like a girlfriend, boyfriend, even a friend? You know what I'm saying? A friend that's supposed to be down with you and be your homie. How many of y'all ever been cheated on? I know there's people that's been cheated on out there, so don't be shy. Oh yeah, you can leave your comments. If you leave your comments, I'll definitely see them, and that way we can get them live on here. I need some people to be real with me, like real with me. Who has been cheated on? Okay, so a couple of things. Being cheated on is not an easy thing to deal with. I got my Monopoly game up here. You can't really see it, but I got the Peoria Monopoly game right here. You know what I'm saying? $500 right now to the highest bidder. I got the Monopoly game, the exclusive. This is not the one you see in the stores, okay? This is exclusive Monopoly game. $500. It play like the one you see in the stores. It kind of look like the one you see in stores, but it's not. So just trust me. $500, and it could be yours today. You can send your credit card, your checking account. You can see your life savings. I don't give a. It's the real legit. I'm just playing, y'all. It was funny because people thought they thought these games was going to be like collector's items, and they are 20 years from now. So hold on to it. Keep it in plastic. This is the only thing that I have that's going to be maybe a collector's piece. But you have to understand, as long as Walmart is making money with it, they're always going to print them out. Walmart is never going to let any of their things be collector's items. I can guarantee you that. This particular version may go out of style, but they'll keep reinventing it and things like that. So a couple of facts: people who made that game are not even from Peoria. So they called and got information from Peoria places here. So it's a Peoria game, but not really. So we kind of got duped on that. But that's how gullible we are. Got us. Anyway, So I want to talk about being cheated on. I know it's a hard thing to deal with, y'all, and we're just gonna got to go through the motions because, like I said, we got to get out of here. Being cheated on is a hard thing to go through. I mean, it rips at your heart, it rips at your soul. You know, I was cheated on, and I had to go see a psychiatrist because I honestly did not know how to deal with it. It's like almost like my world was just caving in, like it was a nightmare type situation. But you have to understand, like your husband, your wife, things like that, they are not your family. They're not gonna be there for you like your family in all situations. I don't care how much history you got together. When she is ready to leave, history means nothing. Okay, you need to understand that. So even though you're building history, you got kids. Kids is a part of your history building because you had kids back way then. That means nothing, y'all. When they are ready to leave, females are going to leave. You need to understand that, guys. You need to understand that. When dudes are ready to leave, they're going to leave. If they don't leave you physically, they're going to leave you emotionally. So you almost would want to wish that they leave with their feelings because to have somebody there and they're not there emotionally is the most drainingest thing that you can have. Okay, you're not getting affection that you need, and you're not getting the attention that you need, and to let it just go on for years and years and years and years, you're gonna be eventually you're gonna want to cheat. So um, those are some things you need to keep in mind. What they call like a dead marriage, a marriage that you feel like is not going anywhere. Somebody has left that marriage emotionally and they're just done with it. They're just there for whatever it is. Maybe it's for convenience, maybe because you got the house, maybe because you got the kids, maybe they don't want to pay child support. But if a marriage feel like it ain't going nowhere, somebody has left emotionally. Okay. If it's a female, lots of times females love what they love. They let their emotions lead them when it comes to love. So if they are emotionally not there, 9 times out of 10, they're giving it to somebody else. Okay, because and that's just the way it works. Somebody on Facebook asks today, how can somebody get a relationship and just move on to another relationship without really dealing with the first relationship? You have to understand some people have a need to have somebody there. I used to be like that. I had to have somebody there. I don't care what situation it was in, as long as somebody was there. That was enough to let me know that a fear of being lonely. Some people have a fear of being lonely. They don't want to be alone. They need to have somebody there. So let's talk about that later in a different subject. Let's get back on track. If you've ever got cheated, you know that it's a hard thing to deal with. And like the psychiatrist told me, it's like you have your mind, you have a perfect picture. You have your wife, you got your kids. That's all in a perfect picture, right? And that's why when one of those people ripped out, it's almost like a death because you don't have that person anymore. You can't go to that person anymore. You can't talk to that person anymore. So it's almost like a death happened. And we all know how we feel when deaths happen. But the thing is you can still have that perfect picture with you and the kids. You just got that person that's not going to be in it anymore. And that's something you have to learn to get and deal with. And hopefully for a lot of people, you can deal with it quickly, because to have it drag on and you don't really confront it face to face, head on, and it's going to hurt. It's going to hurt. It's going to make you stay in the house, make you antisocial. Maybe people to take over, take advantage of you because you're in a vulnerable state. So you need to do what you have to do to kind of get out of that situation uh mentally as good as possible. You know what I'm saying? And a couple of things that you could do is go out, go bowling, go skating, just be out with friends, go to a bar. A lot of people don't know you can go to a bar and literally sit down and have a drink and somebody's gonna come talk to you, have conversations and things like that, because those are key to being able to move on to a better life. You don't want to sit and be stuck in the same situation mentally. You want to move on and be in a better life, a better situation. That's how life is supposed to happen. Okay, sitting there and thinking about it and then you're stressing about it and then next thing you know, depressed. No, don't allow yourself to go through that. You may go through a little bit of it, because we all do when we hear about deaths and somebody died and man, oh, they died and stuff. Oh my God. Same thing when somebody leaves, somebody cheat on you. you know Guys have a hard time dealing with being cheated on. I mean, us cheating is one thing, but us to be cheated on is another thing, because now we feel like, oh man, is he better than me? Was he having sex better than me? Was he bigger than me? You know what I'm saying? Sexually, all those things are going through our head. And we are wondering why she took the time to step outside of what we had to be with somebody else. It just doesn't make sense to us all the time. So that's why I think guys have a harder time dealing with being cheated on. It doesn't really register to us, make sense. Like, if we feel like if you have somebody here and you told me I was beating it up last week, why would you let somebody else beat it up? I was beating it up, right? You were screaming and hollering my name. Why would you let somebody else let you scream and holler your name? You know what I'm saying? And the thing is that bond may be broken because females do what? Again, they lead with their feelings. That's why a lot of times females will want to tell you about their day and what happened through their day, because females lead with their feelings. Guys who are trying to get females to cheat, what are the first thing they do is they start nurturing their feelings. Oh, your man won't talk to you? Well, I'll talk to you. What's going on? And see, he's allowing her to lead with her feelings, where her guy got so much going on, the house, the kids, he thinking about the car payment, the house payment. He don't have time for her feelings. But females, that's numero uno, number one, is their feelings. They lead life with their feelings. And if you're not catering to their feelings, you may have problems staying in that relationship for a long time, because she needs somebody to off on. That's why you had a lot of females with gay friends, because those gay friends were there to, girl, it's going to be okay. You know what I'm saying? And now since they moved on, you don't really see them having a whole lot of gay friends. I was in high school. That fad has passed. Okay. So if the husband is not giving her emotionally, his emotions, his time, his understanding, she's going to find somebody else that's going to give her that. It can only be her girlfriend, just so much. And then she needs a male or somebody else to nurture those feelings. I don't care if the sex is good. I don't care you giving her money. I don't care you doing this and that for her. You have to take time to nurture a female's feelings. That's most important to them, because what, again, they lead with their feelings. They cry, all of that shit. All right. So just understand that if you're trying to be in a, and that's one thing I had to understand in my marriage. Hey, it's about feelings. If you ain't with the feelings game, if you ain't trying to nurture her feelings, you're not doing shit. You're not doing shit. You might as well pack it up and give her to somebody else, because there's gonna be guys out there. What do you say? What your man didn't do? And it's easy for the cheater to get in on your female, because all he has to do is do what you're not doing. All he got to do is sit back and listen. And she gonna tell him, oh, he's not doing this. He's not complimenting my ass every day. He's not telling me I'm pretty every day. Then every day she coming to work, or every day she get around him, then all he got to do is fill in those gaps. You pretty. Oh, look at your ass today. You feel what I'm saying? And so now he's up one, because he's doing what you refuse to do. So you have to understand that one thing. And if you can understand that one thing, then you would possibly have a beautiful relationship, and things will flow a lot better for you as far as being in a relationship. But you can never let that thing go, and that's feelings when you're dealing with females. Okay. So other than that, I'm gonna get out of here. I got some things to do. I want to thank y'all for tapping in and watching. Y'all, if y'all see me on here, make sure y'all leave your comments, because that's what helps us out and gives us more content. So make sure y'all leave your comments and all that, so we can get to you on live, on air, and all that shit. So I'm gonna talk to y'all later. My name is Johnny, and this is the Johnny Show.